Hey there, fellow fragrance lovers. It's your girl, Akimi the Fragrance Geek. Thanks for stopping in with me today. Today, we're going to be talking some clean scents, some green practices, and perfume brands that aren't going to hurt your wallet, the planet, or your nose. And if that sounds like that's something you're interested in, as always, if you feel the vibe, make sure to like and subscribe, grab yourself a friend, and bring them on in. And let's go ahead and get started talking about some eco-friendly fragrance brands. All right, now guys, we know perfume can feel luxe, but we know that the perfume industry has a not so luxe, not so pretty side, from the use of harsh synthetic chemicals to wasteful packaging and zero transparency when it comes to telling us what's in the actual bottle or what they're using or how they're using it. Traditional perfumes also rely heavily on petrochemicals, hormone disrupting phthalates, and ingredients that are sourced in ways that can harm people and our planet. But thank goodness we have green perfume brands that are changing the game. They are completely ditching the toxins, embracing biodegradable formulas, and using ethically sourced botanicals, and say no completely to animal testing. They're also tackling the issues with the recyclable glass. They're also using FSC-certified cartons and making sure that they give us a refillable option for our perfume bottles. Now, that's something that I'm looking forward to. I know Kilian offers a great refillable option. There are other brands that do the same. Let's go ahead and talk about a few of those brands right now. All right, first up is going to be Ellis Brooklyn, and we all know this brand is pretty familiar. We see it in Sephora all the time. It was founded by a beauty editor who basically said that she wanted a clean fragrance and she was not going to compromise anymore with any of the synthetic ingredients and the harsh chemicals that were going into the other perfume brands. So she decided to make her non-toxic formula. We all know Ellis Brooklyn is vegan, cruelty-free, and climate neutral certified, which I did not know. So they are really going the extra mile to make sure that they're being sustainable and thinking ethically about our world, about our planet, and about the people who wear the fragrances as well. They also use glass bottles that are derived from sugarcane, and they also use FSC certified packaging. I did not know that. I didn't even know you can make glass from sugarcane. That is insanity. So that lets you know the packaging is recyclable and biodegradable. That's pretty cool. Plus, you know everything about what's going into the bottle. They're very transparent about, their ingredients, and they don't really use or practice any shady practices, which is something I like. And that's why I actually support their brand and purchase. I have several Ellis Brooklyn products. As a matter of fact, let me stop. Candles they do. I actually have a few of their fragrances. Very, very good, very sustainable, very well priced. And the packaging is simplistic and eco-friendly, which is something that I love. Next up is Flur. We all know Flur, and I've always said I didn't really understand why their packaging was so simplistic and minimalistic, but now after researching a little bit, I do. So Flur, we all know, is known for viral hits like Missing Person and Vanilla Skin, but they're actually more than that, which I didn't know until recently. They have their fragrances that are made with sustainably sourced ingredients, and their bottles are fully recyclable. I did not know that. I'll be honest, I don't really know where to recycle perfume bottles, so if you guys know down below, let me know in the comments, where do we recycle perfume bottles? Do you take them just to the regular recycler, or do you take them somewhere specific? I'm not sure, but I just went a little off track. Sorry. There also are FSC certified cartons that they use. They're cruelty free, vegan, and they have no real fluff. They don't give you anything extra or pretty just to give you something extra or pretty. They're trying to keep it minimalistic and sustainable and make sure that they're staying eco-friendly and ethically sourced with their ingredients as well. Next up, and I didn't know this. Now, I knew Skylar was hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested, but I didn't know what they were doing really for our environment. I'm glad they were thinking about our skin. So they're created with sensitive skin in mind. It's totally hypoallergenic, and like I said, it's dermatologist tested. So they know that the ingredients in their fragrances aren't going to break you out. You're not going to have a reaction or a skin reaction to it, which is great. Basically, everyone who doesn't have, sensitive skin, or even people with sensitive skin, I believe, can even use their fragrances on their skin directly. Love that they thought about encouraging or developing something with a dermatologist to make sure that their products aren't affecting people's skin in a negative way. Also, every product from Skylar is 100% clean, vegan, cruelty-free, free of parabens, free of phthalates, and synthetic dyes. So there's no synthetic dyes in that. I think that's why all of their fragrances, for the most part, are clear. Just saying. And they offer carbon neutral shipping and recyclable packaging, which makes them a huge sustainable pick. That's really something that you want to go after. Quick question for you guys. Let me know. Is sustainability important to you? Do you guys think it's important that companies are looking out for our environment and us as people? Because there are so many chemicals out there that they're creating. I mean, we got microplastics in our blood. Everybody does. I mean, don't get me started on my environmental take on things. I was trying to be lighthearted with it, but I don't want to deep dive too deep. But how do you guys feel about it? Are you into sustainability? Do you like the idea of clean ingredients and ethical sourcing? Let me know down below in the comments. Next up is Floral Street. They're based in London and they are loud and proud about their eco mission. Their perfumes are using sustainably sourced ingredients and they are using renewable energy. I'm not sure. I didn't get too deep into the research, but in my mind, I don't know. I'm just gonna say that it's windmills. Just in my mind, it's windmills and electric. Like, I don't know. I think European. I think like the Dutch and like Switzerland and the windmills. I can't help it. So that's what I think when I think about that. That they're just using windmills to like churn out perfume and fragrances. But anyways, I digress. All of their packaging is biodegradable, recyclable, and reusable as well. And the brand's Sin House has even been certified carbon neutral. And they're really bold and beautiful with their colors and their packaging, even though it's all biodegradable and reusable. So they still think about aesthetics as well. And that was Floral Street. Last but not least, this company here, I feel like is like at the top of their game when it comes to being eco-friendly. They are eco-luxe at its finest. They're like the top of the list, and this is Saint Rose, okay? Their fragrances are naturally derived, biodegradable ingredients, and are made in small conscious batches. That means that your perfumes that you're getting are going to be small batch, which means that it's more quality ingredients, more attention to detail, attention to the nose, attention to the preservation of the quality of the fragrance. I effing love that. Small batch anything I love, because that just means you have to focus more. It's not like automated. It's not like ran in a huge like factory, whatever, where no one's really checking everything for quality. When you do small batch, you're checking every little bit for quality, because that last batch has to match the batch before and the batch before and the batch before. So everything has to be perfection when it comes to small batch. And I love that about this house. And also, every bottle that they offer is refillable, and they offset their carbon emissions, y'all, by planting trees. So it's like with every bottle purchase, they plant a tree. I live for that. They are working their hardest to get completely carbon neutral, like zero carbon neutrality. All of their ingredients as well are sourced with traceability and ethics in mind. So literally from the soil to your skin, you will know where all of your ingredients in that bottle came from, like how they were made, what happened, how they were derived. You'll know everything about it. They are that transparent, and I love that. And that is Saint Rose. So choosing sustainable perfumes is not just about the ingredients, it's literally about the impact on the environment. So think about it like this. Every time you go shopping or purchase a fragrance or pull out your wallet to pull out that card, it's like a vote. You're casting your vote. You are voting yes or no, basically, to clean air, yes or no to safer ingredients, yes or no to more ethically sourced ingredients, yes or no to fair trade practices. That's what you have to think about every time you purchase a fragrance. I mean, if that's something that you care about. If you care about the environment, if you don't, that's fine. You don't have to think about it all. But if you do, and something that you want to be conscientious about, you think about those things. You think about what is that brand doing to answer those questions. Are their ingredients ethically sourced? Are they paying their farmers and people who they get their ingredients, fairly? Are they harvesting their ingredients fairly? Are they using biodegradable and recyclable packaging? If that's important to you to sustain our environment and to help with keeping down, harmful chemicals in our bodies, then that's something you're going to be thinking of. So think about it like this. Refillable bottles and recyclable packaging means less waste in a landfill. Okay? Safer ingredient means cleaner, safer product for you as a human. Okay? Less toxins in your skin, in your body, in the water table. Okay? And ethically sourced ingredients just means that it's going to have fair labor practices, and people are going to be getting paid for their work and for their ingredients that they grow and nurture and harvest. So basically, you're helping the planet with every purchase. Okay? You're helping all these people down the list who are doing things, to make sure that you have ethically sourced ingredients. You're helping them. You're helping make sure that, we keep it clean, keep it toxin free. Just saying, no guilt, not trying to shift your judgment, but just giving you something to think about when you do buy. So, all right, guys, let me know down below in the comments which brand you'd be considering purchasing from. I'm sure we probably have all purchased from a few of these brands before. Skylar, Flur, Ellis Brooklyn. These are 3 that I know for sure are in Sephora. I think Floral Street at one point was in Sephora. I'm not sure, but it's not like we don't know where to get it from. But let me know down below if you're interested in sustainability practices and if that's something that you even care about. But as always, guys, I appreciate you. If you felt the vibe, make sure to like and subscribe, grab yourself a friend and bring them right on in. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.